IPUT's journey began 50 years ago. Established in 1967 to enable institutional pension funds to invest in commercial property. Today, we are one of the leading property funds in Europe. But our story had modest beginnings. IPUT purchased its very first property, number 36 Grafton Street, in the 1960s. It would be the first of many acquisitions along this famous street. Today, we own 8 properties valued at over 150 million euro. IPUT has been instrumental in the transformation of Grafton Street, attracting global brands such as Massimo Dutti and Victoria's Secret to the street. We have just completed work on number 72, creating a modern flagship store in Dublin's premier retail location.
Indications are it's a massive yes in favour on the Republic's entry into EEC.
During the 1970s and 1980s, Ireland's economy began to modernise and grow. With IPUT at the forefront, Dublin was being transformed with many new office developments. One of the finest buildings of its day, Fitzwilton House, was acquired in 1982. As part of our regeneration strategy, we have plans for a landmark office development on this site. The 1990s saw Ireland's economy really begin to take off. The International Financial Services Centre helped establish Ireland as an important centre for global banking and financial services. Today, we are investing 100 million to forward fund The Exchange, the first new office building in the IFSC for over a decade. It has been designed using the highest quality finishes to meet the exacting requirements of global occupiers. Today, 360 million Europeans got a new currency. Cheap credit in the noughties contributed to unprecedented levels of commercial development in the Irish property market.
What in the world is happening on Wall Street?
The global financial crisis led to significant corrections in the Irish commercial property market.
Like everybody else, IPUT as a property organisation was affected by the recession. But due to the excellence of the buildings it owned and the tenants it had, it was able to ride through that recession relatively unscathed. When the recovery started, this allowed IPUT to pursue an asset acquisition strategy.
As the market corrected, IPUT's multi-cycle experience allowed us to take advantage of significant opportunities. We invested over 1 billion euro at an opportune point in the cycle. IPUT now has a portfolio characterized by large-scale institutional-grade assets. As the market stabilized, IPUT began to explore the potential to regenerate its existing portfolio.
By developing their own buildings and product, they have greater control over the finishes, over the materials and spaces and floor plates.
10 Moulder Street is a flagship development. It's the first major office regeneration project we've undertaken in the current cycle. We wanted to create something that would be best in class and would stand the test of time.
10 Molesworth Street is going to be an iconic building. It is going to be one of the most sustainable buildings in Ireland. It's going to be a fantastic place to work.
Development is about regenerating our own buildings in the first instance and creating great places to work. We achieve that through a mix of using best-in-class architecture, best-in-class artwork, and creating a fabric in our buildings that people want to be in, people want to occupy.
IPUT's exceptional performance over recent years has been recognized by awards from several industry bodies, both domestically and internationally.
Winning awards for any organisation is a great endorsement of that organisation, and we've been particularly pleased to have picked up a few in the not-so-distant past. It endorses our performance, our strategy, where we're striving to go, and it's great to be measured against your peers and come up on top.
Understanding the Dublin property market, particularly offices, is part of our DNA. We've learned and developed over time, Our vision for today would be to continue to build upon the quality of the assets that we own and create a standard of office building, retail building, logistics facility that retains and attracts global investors to our fund and global occupiers to our buildings.
Today, IPUT owns and manages 100 properties with a net asset value of over €2 billion. We have an exciting regeneration programme underway in Dublin city centre. We have retained a strong domestic shareholder base complemented by an expanding pool of international investors. Our consistent cash dividends are unique in a global context and have established IPUT as the property vehicle of choice for Ireland. As the market leader, we will continue to set the benchmark in terms of the quality and the sustainability of our buildings. Today, we are celebrating 50 years of success. Our journey will continue with the past inspiring IPUT's future.